Good morning. I'm in the city of Gifu in this area called Kawara Machi, which means old town by the river. And I really love neighborhoods like this, just walking through, seeing all these traditional architecture, the vibe that it gives off is so historic and serene. And today's gonna be a special treat. As I mentioned before, I'm on this tour because of a company called Buy Food. They invited me, taking me on all these food experiences. And today we are gonna try a local delicacy called the Japanese Mitsun crab. And we're not just eating it in a restaurant. We're taking it on a boat. Not just on a boat where geishas will be performing. I mean, I've seen geishas from like far away in Kyoto and I don't dare approach because it's like, oh, a geisha, do not disturb, just quietly take a photo from afar. But today, we're gonna be eating and they're gonna be performing. So excited. Right now we're at a traditional Japanese restaurant called Koyori, and this is where we're gonna be picking up our seafood, our crabs, and then the river is right next to the street. While our food is being prepared for the boat, I'm starving, so I'm looking around this little area. This is really cool. Bunch of little shops and cafes and stuff to grab coffee and some sandwiches. I'm a huge fan of Japanese sandwiches. I found this shop. Look at this amazing tuna/egg sandwich. I'm a big fan of tuna sandwiches and the egg sandwiches. They look bigger because they kept the crust on, which I'm not a big fan of the crust, but ooh, that just looks all gooey and creamy. That is a good egg sandwich. You know what? I don't even mind that it kept the crust on. Something about this bread, there's like a mochi-esque texture to this crust. So it doesn't just taste like purposeless bread. It actually has a nice chew to it. Oh, this tuna sandwich, loads of tuna. Oh man, this is a good tuna salad sandwich. Usually you get these sandwiches in Japan, they're just tuna. Like, this is actual tuna salad. There's a little bit of onions in here, a little kick of wasabi with a creamy mayo and the crunchy greens. This might be one of the better ones I had in this country. It actually tastes healthy. I'm actually eating my vegetables. I didn't want the egg anymore. I wish you just give me a whole sandwich with this tuna. So good. All right, we're gonna walk around and then I think our food's gonna be ready. They're gonna head to the boat, watch some entertainment, eat some food, go down the river. It's gonna be a good day. Look at this. There's a hand spa. I want to try out a hand spa. Ooh. That's hot. This is why I don't get into hot tubs. Low heat tolerance. I like to keep my heat inside my mouth. My skin feels smoother. Huh. All right, guys, check this out. So, there's only 3 authentic traditional umbrella shops in all of Japan, 2 in Kyoto and 1 here in Gifu. And this is it. So, handcrafted artisan house, casa. Casa, of course, means home, but in Japan, Japanese, it means umbrella. And it is not cheap. Take a look. This is Kaba-san. He owns the shop, and there's only 3 all of Japan, 2 in Kyoto, 1 here. So he's going to show us the price range of the umbrella. So cheapest one. Where's the cheapest one?
The cheapest one.
This is Kawa's shop. Wow! Look at this. It's like an art. When you're walking around the ring, you can just look up and appreciate beauty. Everything by hand.
Yes.
How long to make one?
3 months.
3 months to make this. 23,000 yen.
Yeah.
So about $200 US. But it's exquisite. Wow. This is the cheaper one.
Yes.
Show me the most expensive one.
Most expensive one. Yes.
Let's go take a look.
30万円ってなってる。
Oh, it's just
300,000 yen.
it's 300,000 yen.
Yes.
300,000.
That's $3,000 around. And he had to hide it so people don't touch it. Oh, I feel like I'm afraid. Wait.
そうそうそう。
おー
でここに手を入れて。 グッとで
Oh, you do. I feel like. Oh my good lord! It's a blossom. Here, look at this. Wow! A $3,000 umbrella. Oh my god! This is amazing. So you're getting an umbrella and it's 100% unique. Oh, this is so much lighter. Look at this. A different blossom. Look at this. Wow.
桜
Sakura. Oh, 200,000. So a $3,000 umbrella, a $2,000 umbrella. Wow. Oh, don't use it in rain.
ただこの辺りはアンブレラ
They can use.
ユズ
Okay. So these are art. Just to look.
うん、
Just to look. Okay. So the cheaper one is okay. To
OK 売れんよ
Oh,
ジャパニーズ藍染め
Aizo man. Look
藍
at this.
染めってなんて
インディゴ。
インディゴ
Yeah.
When it's held to the light, this is so beautiful.
We call this umbrella Galaxy
Galaxy. Can you imagine, like, you walk around New York with this thing, someone bumps into you, smashes your $2,000 umbrella? There'd be some words. Oh man, it is too pretty. Like, I've never seen an umbrella this pretty before in my life. Probably none of you guys have either. Look, this. Wow. And this is the boat I'll be dining in. And we're just gonna travel a little ways down the river. So a little scenery, a little food, some entertainment. This might be one of the coolest things I've done in this country. And right inside this boat, it's crazy because just like a typical Japanese restaurant or a traditional home, there's tatami mats right here. So take off your shoes before you board an Asian boat. All right, cool. The performers are here at the Geisha. So we have Michael, which is a geisha in training, kind of like the apprentice geisha. If you don't know, there's like different stages of a geisha, different stages to becoming a full-on, full-fledged geisha. And Michael's like right before the final geisha stage. So this is really interesting. And those of you who don't know, like geisha, it's a really very highly respected occupation here in Japan, and cost a lot of money to see a geisha. So usually only the wealthy people get to be entertained by geishas. And it's a very classy occupation. They're very good at the arts, music, dance, cultural etiquette. So it's really just a pleasure to be entertained by them and have them kind of educate you a little bit on the Japanese culture as well. So this is really going to be a treat, a local delicacy cooked up by an amazing chef on a riverboat going up and down the river with live performers. I don't know, this is as grand of a experience in Japan as you can find. And a lot of you guys may not know, there's also male geishas. Actually, the geisha profession was originally all males because they were kind of acting as the jester, like the equivalent would be like a jester of the court. So these daimyos, these warlords, they will all have geishas called hokan. They started around the 1200s, and then female geishas were introduced around the 1700s. All right, so we're gonna sit and eat and watch some performance, taste the food. Let's do this. Usually there's a little performance, then you eat, and they help serve as well. So, and there's some games, I don't know. It's all like so cool. And what we're eating today is we have a tempura mitten crab. Then we have a braised ugwe fish. We have the crab nabe, which is basically like a hot pot, and we have the dojo fish inside our steamed rice as well. So we got like a seafood feast going on. What traditionally happens is that the geishas will sit by you, and they will basically be the entertainment. So they will talk to you and discuss, I guess, whatever you want to talk about. And they're very well versed in etiquette and food etiquette and all this stuff. So basically Japan's oldest, most professional entertainers. And usually this is gonna be sake. I don't drink, so it's just water. There you go. Ooh, hot water. Very watery. Ooh, that nabe looks good. Oh, arigatou gozaimasu. Wow. Would you like some too? You can't eat. They don't eat either, right? No? Oh man, I feel so bad. I'm the only one eating here. I feel so bad, but thank you, thank you. All right, so this is the mitten crab nabe. It smells insane. It's got that great miso flavor, that fermented flavor to it. Wow. Oishii desu. Wow, this is really good. Deep miso flavor and nice sweetness of the crab all soaked in here. Especially this part, the tamale, the guts and the brains and the innards of the crab. That's the best. You eat the shells too. I don't know if feeding me is part of their job description, but I got to go. A little sweetness of the crab, because you got to take a bite of the middle too. That's where all the flavor is. The tempura bat, I'm surprised. It's been like sitting here for like 15 minutes. It's still crunchy and nice. This is very nice, like two entirely different types of crabs. One, it's just boiled, so you get that nice flavor in the soup. The other, crunch through the shell. Oh, wow, not a meaty fish. So pampered and not used to being pampered like this right now. And this is a very popular river fish in this region. Ooh, there's tons of little bones in here. Yeah, gotta be careful. The meat is so delicate. Yeah, my parents didn't even ever do this for me. The flavor is so nice. It's just really gentle and soft. Very mild, flaky piece of fish. I mean, there's like a big bone in here, but then there's like the tiny little microscopic bones. Those are a little difficult to navigate, but it's a great fish. Oh, wow. I mean, seriously, this kind of service, service and attention, I don't know if I ever had this ever in my life before. And then we have the rice with the dojo fish.
Dojo, right.
Even the way she scoops rice is graceful. Wow. I don't know why this reminds me of like gently fallen snowflakes when she put that leaf on the rice. Oh. So the dojo is like a little eel fish, sort of, and they find it in the rivers right around this region. The meat is pretty firm. You know, usually in my life, the stuff I eat, it's just, I need stuff that makes me healthier to counteract usually the other junk I put in my system. So this is like dojo fish dashi in the rice. There's also marinade here, which is like key component to rice wine. So we're gonna sit here and eating. Eating is just part of the experience, and then we're gonna do some games and they're gonna perform some more. So pretty cool, pretty interesting. Never had the geisha experience before. So you guys have to train every single day. He started learning this at 7 years old. Like, wait, what are you training every single day? What do you do? Like, what is a typical day of training? Japanese dancing. So no, like, hip hop, none of that. None of this K-pop stuff. I don't even know what that's. Shamisen, the Japanese guitar, yeah? Yeah. Singing every day.
Every day.
So this is like a big sacrifice. They have to stop this if they want to get married. Either you want to, like, this is my career, or I get married and then that's it. You know what though? I gotta say, like, whoever marries you guys will be the luckiest. Would it be the luckiest person ever? Cause right? Cause like, it's just be like, you know about everything. You're like professional entertainers. You know, like literally all the instruments, dances, music, food. Well, this has been a tremendous experience. So We're gonna do some more eating, but I hope you guys find it interesting too, because it's like one of the aspects of this culture I definitely did not know much about. I think for a lot of people, you guys watching, you don't know much about it either. So anyway, I thought it was very, very enlightening. So thank you. Arigatou gozaimasu. Only 8? Wait. All of Japan. There's only 8 of you. No.
And he is the most famous guy.
You're I'm in the presence of Hokan royalty right here. There's only 8? What? So apparently, like two people serving, or 2 people entertaining just me. It's like nobody does that. Like I have to be like the emperor or something.
Yeah.
And even the emperor has to probably share it with his wife. Like I'm very honored. Very honored. Arigatou gozaimasu. Arigatou gozaimasu. I'm very honored. Thank you. Thanks for the hot water. All right, we're gonna do some more eating and more whatever else, and yeah, keep on the festivity.
出しをさせていただきます。よっ。梅においちゃんできたらありょんせささもといで
Okay, so this is a drinking game,
Yes.
and then we both touch this, and we're gonna try to make each other miss. So if I grab it, she has to
Yeah, exactly.
hit it with the fist. If she doesn't, she has to drink sake. In this case, hot water. Woo! Drink up, become more hydrated. Good for your body. You know why? It's because she's too graceful. So like when she grabs it, I can see it very clearly. I'm more like just uncultured, so I just like, ugh. And that is the grand conclusion of experience eating with a Hokan and a Michael. So thank you so much. That was enlightening. That was so culturally stimulating, and it's just a wonderful experience. So arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And guys, like I said, I was invited on this tour by Buy Food, and this is a great company. If you ever want to come to Japan, you want to go on any food experiences or any experiences in general, booking accommodations, restaurants, they handle it all. Plus, they do so much good things for children's charities all across the globe. Portion of their proceeds always goes to charities. So check them out. I'll put their information down below for you as well. Thank you all so much for watching. This has been so great. And until we eat again, bye.
Bye.